Within the realms of mankind and the passage of time of the ages, man and woman have changed appearance, but there is something the strongest men have in common, something great, a true symbol of strength and dimorphism. Let me unlock this for you.
There is a promise I'm going to make to you right now before we get into this video, if your dopamine systems can handle me just speaking to you. For a moment, the promise I'm gonna give you is that I will literally give any single human being, any boy, any male human being, whether you're still in your dad's balls, whether you're still in your mom's stomach, wherever you are, I will give you the capability to grow a beard. Now, why might you listen to me? Because I have the absolute worst genetics for growing a beard. My brother failed growing a beard. My father, who's over 50 by now, doesn't have a beard. They're all super patchy. They're all messed up. There's nobody in my family that has like a full, nice, aesthetic, like powerful, filled in, thick beard. They're all over 50, and I'm over here 19 years old, and I've made more progress than any of them. So I know what I'm doing. First, I'm going to categorize you into 3 different groups because the method depends on which group you're in. And by the way, this method is way better than any of the other methods out there because, listen to this carefully, not only do I actually grow you a beard, but I get rid of acne for you. That's an insane benefit in like the looks maxing world. I get rid of something called post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is like the red spots. I'm trying to find one. Like there's a bunch of red spots. They used to be way worse, but I started making progress towards them and got rid of a lot of them because of my method. So I grow you a full beard and I get rid of your acne for you. Now, I'm gonna categorize you into three different groups, and these groups are the ages of between 13 to 15 years old, 16 to 21 years old, which is probably where most of you lie, and then 21 plus, which is where the rest of you lie. But first, I need to tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story of my middle school years and the dynamics of seeing the first guy grow an ape-like beard and how this severe want of me wanting to grow a beard grew in the first place. In school, I was always that kind of like loud, rowdy guy who'd make a bunch of noise. I was always like the fucking mischievous, testosterone-filled little piece of shit who'd like make some trouble, but he wouldn't make trouble and get caught. He'd make trouble and ensure he doesn't get caught. That's the thing about a lot of like little kids nowadays. I understand you're trying to fucking be yourself and be a fucking young boy and you're not trying to be chained and slaved away, fine. But if you're gonna do something that like... Don't be stupid with it, right? Don't be stupid with it. There's another guy who we used to have the same type of troublemaking, the same type of mischievousness where we'd like do some crazy shit behind like the teacher's back. And the second the teacher would turn around, you don't understand, the poker face we would have. It's like we'd be dying, we'd be laughing, the most laughter we've had in weeks, months even. And we'd literally just... And the ability of us to the way we were able to hold that poker face while the teacher was trying to figure out who the fuck did it, it was just insane, right? I was just always this loud, rowdy guy, and basically I was given a nickname called the Ape, right? The Ape because I was short and stubby, but I was compact and like wide because I was going to the gym like later down the years and everything, and I was strong, right? I was strong. I'd bash down doors. I'd physically bully people sometimes, but it wasn't like... Now that I think of it, I probably traumatized some guys for no reason. But it was out of like we were all jokes. Like, you know how buddies go through banter and the sorts? That's the kind of bullying that I went through and I also gave. Point is, I was called the Ape, but I never really embodied the physical appearance of an ape. Sure, I had the compactness. Sure, I had the strength. Sure, I had the size, which is like stubby. But there was one thing I didn't have, and I was given this nickname around 15 years old. There was one thing I didn't have, which is this. I did not have a hairy like a beard, right? I did not have a beard which embodied testosterone, which embodied like strength and male virility. It embodies dimorphism. If you know what dimorphism means it shows what makes you different, right? The dimorphic quality about Apple compared to, let's say, a Samsung phone is like that Apple symbol on the back. You can clearly tell, yep, that's a fucking Apple phone because there's an apple at the back. Same with males and females. It's pretty easy to tell in general. Don't cancel me. It's pretty easy to tell in general whether it's a fucking male or a female. for a few, like, considering a few factors. One of the main ones is a beard. It's a dimorphic trait, right? Now was where we get to the interesting part. One day, I noticed that there's a guy my age, maybe even a little younger. I don't even know, like, I'm not sure about the birth date, right? But he's my age. Let's say he's my age. And this guy has a full fucking beard at age 15. I don't think you understand the magnitude of what I'm... You know the beards where, like, they go all the way till here, and, like, they're big and bushy and shit? The guy had it at 15. The guy hit puberty when he was 7. The guy had a full beard at age 15 and nobody else had it. And everyone who had like a kind of a beard, it was just like stubborn. This guy had a full fucking thick beard. And it just mind boggled me. How can you have something like this at this age? And from that age, I literally just did research and figuring out, okay, the main thing that everybody told me was just wait bro, just wait like 3-5 years, it'll come. So I waited. And the years passed by, and I never lived up to my true nickname, the ape, in terms of appearance in school. And years passed, and other people started growing beards. All my friends started growing beards. All the people that I had known in high school, I'd look at their Instagram profile, all of a sudden, big beard. Their physique is not like nothing is going right for them, basically, except their fucking beard. And it's like, wait, how? I'm on self-improvement, I'm doing all this stuff, I'm going to the gym, they're not, they're eating shit, I'm not, they're doing, like, I'm doing the stuff that most people aren't doing, but they have a beard. I thought a beard was, a sign of virility and everything, and it is, but there was something that I was missing. You know when you're born and you're dealt a bad hand? You're born 5'3" as a man. You're born with a genetic disability. You're born with a missing eye. You're born with a missing limb. You're born with a missing leg. There are two types of people. There's the type who uses it as an excuse, and there's the type who uses it as fuel. Of course, most will use it as an excuse, but the ones who use it as fuel, they are the ones who achieve remarkable results. And in this case, I did not have the genetics to grow a beard. I noticed that, wait, hold on, my brother is 5 years older than me. I'm 17, he's like 22. He doesn't have a beard. My dad's over 50 years old. He has like a goatee stubble here. Fix that up. But he doesn't have a beard. The guy's over 50. My dad's over 50. He's lived through the experiences and like he had the good food in the 1980s. So it doesn't make any sense. My dad doesn't have a beard. My mom, my brother doesn't have a beard. My grandfather didn't have a beard. And I'm just trying to remember. Give me a single person in my family that had a beard. To no avail. I simply did not have a beard. I really didn't have a beard. I simply could not grow a beard. I really just couldn't grow a beard. It was written down in my genetic code that the fucking hair molecules, or the hair follicles, not molecules, the hair follicles in my face either would have severely slow growth to the point where it's negligent, or they didn't exist at all. It was simply not written in my genetic code. You know who Muggsy Bogues is? Muggsy Bogues is a 5'3" NBA player. He dunks. Well, he dunked. And he's like a big popular, like, not an all-star, I'm not sure, but he's like a big name in the NBA space. Everybody knows about him. 5'3" in the realm of giants. Who's more impressive? The fucking 6'7" guy that can dunk, or the 5'3" guy that can dunk? Obviously the 5'3" guy that can dunk. When you have something against your genetic code and you win against it, and that's why you must listen to me if you actually want to grow a beard, because trust me, in the realm of growing beards and facial hair, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you're still unsure of my credibility, go look at my old videos. My first few videos where I had a shaved head and I was in pure monk mode status and all of this shit. Go look at that shit and look at how pathetic my beard looked. I had no beard. Literally, action step right now. Open a new tab, or when the video's done, whatever, and look at my beard. It didn't exist. Okay? Now, let me give you the plan. You've waited long enough. You've heard my story and you were interested in my story because I'm an awesome storyteller. Now let me tell you what to do. The first thing you must do is whatever age you are, whether you are 13 to 15, 16 to 21, or 21 plus. From this video, I need you to understand that there's a period, or if you've already done it before and you didn't shave, you're lucky because we can move on. But there's a step where you must take where it's you simply don't shave for 3 months. And I know you're gonna tell me, oh, this looks shit, I can't do it, I work a job, I have to look professional, I have to do this, I understand, okay? I understand that there are reasons that some people need to shave to look perfect, whatever it is. But here's the thing. The reason I'm making you do this is so that you understand what you have, so you understand what you're working with. If you have a beard that just goes straight down, like in Arabic we call it a zilf. I forgot the English name. But like, it's just it's just like a straight line that goes downward and almost becomes a neck beard. You need to understand what sort of beard line you're working with, okay? Because we're gonna use this in the method down the line. But I suggest you don't shave for like 3 to 5 months, just so you know what you're working with. Now, you haven't shaved for 3 months, whatever, or you have an image of what it would probably look like after 3 to 5 months because you've probably done it before, but you should probably do it again just to know what it looks like now. But let's just say you've did that, or you have a rough image, you just shaved, whatever. If you're aged 13 to 15, there's only one thing you can do, because I'm not going to put you onto the protocol right now because it's not really chemical, but like, it's not ideal, it's not optimal for hormonal health, especially at your age. So what I'm going to tell you is to do something that cannot negatively affect you whatsoever. From age 13 to 15, you're going to focus on boosting testosterone. Now, I know, he mentioned boosting testosterone a million times, whatever. Look, if I give you the protocol right now, you're just going to fuck up your own health. I'm not going to like tell you to follow it because it's not ideal for you. It doesn't fuck up health, but it's just not hormonally ideal. It's not hormonally optimal. And on top of that, if you're age 13 to 15, you might grow a beard at fucking 16 or 17. You are just trying to rush something for no reason whatsoever. You're a baby, bro. You're a baby. Age 13 to 15, you're a fucking baby. You're the size of my sperm cell, bro. Okay? In terms of like mental maturity, in terms of hormonal maturity, in terms of physical maturity. So for now, age 13 to 15, you're gonna boost testosterone, you're gonna lift, and you're gonna eat healthy, right? You're just gonna do the basic test things that I've always been saying, because at this age, quite frankly, you're extremely unlikely to get a beard, even if you pumped your fucking face full of steroids and hormones and all of this shit, you are very unlikely to grow a beard. You're just gonna fuck up your health. So for now, age 13 to 15, simply focus on boosting testosterone and eating healthy, lifting, just being a healthy fucking child. Just being a healthy young man, so that you can propel yourself and give yourself a good foundation for the age of 16 to 21. Now, if you're age 16 to 21 and you're kind of in that space of like, oh, you can kind of wait, but you don't really want to wait, and you're not sure what to do, you can continue boosting tests until you're 21, and then we'll speak about that. Or if you really want the beard right now, really fast, super fast, like as fast as possible, and you want to speedrun its growth, there is a protocol that we will use that I'll explain right after I talk about the 21 plus aged group. So if you're 16 to 21, we're going to use a protocol, which I'll explain in a second. Or you can just simply wait until you're 21, and then maybe you'll have the beard automatically by then. Next, group C, or the third group. If you're 21 plus and you see still no signs of a beard growing, you're probably cooked. You probably do not have the genetics to grow a beard. Just like me, I did not have the genetics to grow a beard. I did not have the hormonal health. I did not have the testosterone levels optimized. I did not have a bunch of things, and I did not hop on the protocol that I'm about to reveal to you. And I know I'm kind of blue ballsing you, but I need you to follow and listen to every single word so this protocol actually works for you. So, you're 21, you're cooked, you can't grow a beard, or you're between ages 16 to 21 and you want to speedrun the fuck out of that beard. Here's what you do. You're going to look into something called minoxidil. Okay, and I know you've probably heard this in the looks maxing space before, but let me explain what minoxidil is. And you're going to look for minoxidil 5% and make sure it's the foam version, because there's a liquid version, which is kind of messy. They both work, but the foam version I feel like is just easier to apply and it gets in the skin better, giving better results. So you're going to get minoxidil 5%, not 2%. That's for women who are trying to grow like... I don't know why they market minoxidil for women anyway. I guess like eyebrows and hair, like, because you can use it for your hair, right? And if you use it for your hair will fall off unless you keep reapplying. For the beard, it will not fall off. I know some people have this concern, it will not fall off. So the protocol is you're going to use this minoxidil and you're going to combine it with something called derma rolling or micro needling. Now let me explain what this method is and why my method works best. First, let's dissect into the chemistry of minoxidil, the drug. Now it sounds like, oh, drug, scary thing, but like it really isn't. Okay, let me explain what it is. Minoxidil does something to your hair follicles. Okay, what it does to your hair follicles is it increases, I think it was the telophase. No, not that. What it does is it increases the length and the thickness of your hair by kind of giving the root of the hair a boost, like a damage boost, or like an XP multiplier. Yes, the video game analogies. It gives a hair follicle, all of these hair follicles that you have here, it gives them an XP multiplier. What this does is it makes it grow faster. All the hair follicles that exist and are being touched by the minoxidil foam makes it grow faster. It literally makes it grow faster. It doesn't grow new hair, right? It doesn't grow new hair. That's what the testosterone and the DHT, which is a derivative of testosterone, dihydrotestosterone, that's the derivative of testosterone. And you just boost that through the ways of boosting testosterone that I have myriad videos on the channel. I spoke about boosting tests so many times, and there's something revolutionary coming. But anyways, so DHT will actually grow the new hair follicles. Minoxidil just speeds up the existing hair follicles and it makes them look thicker, right? It makes them look thicker for like a temporary period. It's not really actually thicker. Just, I guess the hairs kind of, get, when you rub water on your hair and not your hair, on the beard. You don't really have a beard, but when you rub water on your beard, it looks thicker for a second because they're all compacted together. You understand? So, point is, you're just going to apply the minoxidil. It'll make the hairs grow faster. Okay? How often do you apply it? I'll tell you right after I explain what microneedling is, or they have the same name. They mean the same thing. Microneedling or derma rolling. So what this is you grab, there's different devices, get the roller. That's the one I used when I was on this protocol. And you just roll your cheeks once every 2 days. Literally, that's it. Roll your cheeks right around the beard area, right? Wherever you want new hair to grow, right? Just literally just rolling it. And what this does is it creates tiny micro holes in your skin, which incentivizes blood flow to come to your face, which also amplifies that hair growth. So we have two buffs stacked on top of each other. We have the minoxidil buff and we have the derma rolling buff. And guess what? Because I fucking care for you, this method not only the derma rolling, not only grows your fucking, like, increases the hair growth rate and microneedles and makes your skin more elastic and nice and better looking, but it also heals hyperpigmentation. It heals the fucking, the red spots that you can search up. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. It's what happens when you get like the pimple and then you either pop it or you leave it, but it's still inflamed and then eventually it just becomes this red spot. I'm trying to look for one that's a good example. Maybe this. It's just a spot, and if you roll on top of it, it helps with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Now, let me give you the actionable step. The step that combines all of the knowledge that I've just bestowed upon you, and it just grabs them all from like a jumbled up spot and into something you can use. And this is what you get for staying in 22 minutes into the video, not like these dopamine cretins. I need TikTok. So, what do? You grab and buy minoxidil foam. There's like Amazon, like search it up for Amazon. I'm not gonna fucking put an affiliate link. Oh, give me every $3. Go search minoxidil foam 5% and you'll get like a spray. They usually come in like packs of 3 or even packs of 1. Just get it, whatever. Okay? Get that. And then you want to get a 0.5 millimeter derma roller. Super simple, super easy to get. Grab that. 0.5 millimeter in length, right? Because if it's too deep, it kind of, like it might hurt your skin actually. Get the 0.5 millimeter. So we have these two. What do? What is the protocol? Morning and night. Simple. For minoxidil, every day. Twice a day. Morning, night. Morning, night. For microneedling, once every 2 days. Now there's an important caveat. Whenever you microneedle, try to microneedle before the night session of minoxidil. Why? Because when you microneedle, you create these tiny little holes in your face, right? Guess what happens when you put minoxidil inside? The growth skyrockets. It skyrockets. You get like new hairs growing. You get new, not new hairs. Well, there are new hairs because of the test boosting shit you've been doing. In general, there's always new hair follicles just growing on your face, right? So you have the minoxidil just hair growth boost, and you have the derma rolling boost. But that shit's just multiplied because you're fucking derma rolling and the minoxidil is just going inside that, like freshly made holes, which increases significantly the absorption of the minoxidil into your body. Do this every single day, not the derma rolling, you do that once every 2 days, right? So like 1 day yes, 1 day no, that's what I was doing. And even then it might be a bit too much, maybe just like 1 day yes, 2 days no, 1 day yes, 1 day yes, 2 days no. But the minoxidil every single day, twice a day. Every single day, twice a day. Every single day, twice a day. And, you know, the derma rolling once every other day or every 2 days. You do this, you stay on this protocol. Within 6 to 9 months, if your face is butt naked, if it's as smooth as a baby's ass, bro. As smooth as a baby's, but you know how fucking I don't know, okay, but hypothetically, they're like shiny and like soft, smooth skin, basically. No matter how smooth your skin is, no matter how hairless your face is, if it's fucking as hairy as my bicep, whatever, okay, you get the point. What I'm saying is like not hairy. If your skin is super smooth, do this for 6 to 9 months. Come back to this video and you can fucking hate on the ever-living daylights out of me if you don't have a beard by then. But it requires consistency and it requires discipline. Because some days you're just gonna be tired, go home from work, go home from the gym, don't feel like showering. By the way, it's better to always just do that stuff when your face is clean. Just an extra added info. You don't need to, but like, just letting you know. I personally don't wash my face with any like face soap. I just do it with water and then I enter the shower and I use like bar soaps. I don't use any of that fucking bullshit 300 million ingredient list soap. I just grab like a fucking bar of soap. It's probably organic, whatever. It is organic. I just rub it and, you know, that's what I do for like hygiene. Obviously shower every day. But the fucking derma rolling thing, 6 to 9 months, bro. I'm telling you right now. I did it myself. I did it my fucking self. You can watch the history that this channel has went through from day 0 to now. I even fucking shaved the beard. And by the way, once you have the beard, it stays with you forever. So you don't need to worry about the beard falling off, because I hear these people saying it a lot. And I also want to address fake beard allegations. Now, there may be some of my in real life friends who are watching this video, or maybe some other guy, who thinks because you grow a beard and use the help of minoxidil to speed it up, it's a fake beard. I like it, that never really made sense to me. It really, like, if you learn trading or you grow a business and you become a millionaire, is that fake money because it's not from the classic 9 to 5? Is it fake because I simply didn't have the genetics for it and I just, grew it? Is it fake muscle because I never was born with the muscle and I had to go to the gym and fucking lift? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, like, once you have the beard, it's yours forever. You don't even have to worry about like it falling off. The only issue is, and it's not really an issue because we can take care of it. The only small caveat is all of this might be a little expensive. Like the 3-month supply is like $90 or something. That's from what I remember. 3-month supply of minoxidil is like $90 depending on how much you use. And by the way, just like, don't even worry about the dosage. Just fucking lather that shit all over. Not lather like fucking drown your face, but just spray the area where you want the beard to grow. It might be a little expensive, $90 for the thing, like, I don't know, $20 for the derma roller, and you might be a little fucking broke, right? This whole process might be a little bit expensive. And that's why Project 10K is for you, because for fuck's sake, you need to stop being so broke that you can't buy normal things that will improve your day-to-day life. If you can't buy regular things like supplements, like good food, like this thing to grow a beard, what the fuck are you doing? You should have already started some kind of business or any path Ages ago. Imagine this, if you started Project 10K 6 months ago, you'd already be fucking financially free and buying whatever the fuck you want at any age. Project 10K is a 6-month protocol that gets you from 0 to 10K a month in 6 months. Wherever you are right now, I transform you. First link in the description. Other than that, wish not for a lighter load, but for thicker beards and a stronger back.
Unlock the power of your beard and feel your masculine energy grow. Focus on your goals and use every advantage to enhance your masculinity. This primal force is the strength you need to achieve your ambitions.